Alright, so this is how it looked before I started doing the work. I took this picture without knowing I'll be doing this project, so apologies for that. This picture was taken about 4 months ago, and it looked like this. You can clearly see the dried up grass and these large sticks sticking out. After cleaning that, it looked like this. You can clearly see the strawberries and the foil, the black foil or turf, I don't know. And you can see the dried grass in here. After a few months it looked like this. Let's play a video. And yeah, here you can see where the land ends that we own. We cleared this part here a bit before this because the spike grass, I don't know the exact translation of the plant, but they were coming into our garden, and once it's in the garden it's really hard to get out and it's annoying. So yeah, you can see we cleared this here, and the grass was overgrown and it has to be removed. In the next shot, this is after I went with the mower. It's a 2-stroke, the one you carry on the back and you just cut the grass. I didn't use the metal blade, I just used the plastic cord grass trimmer. I think it's called like that. Okay, so the next thing was remove this black foil, and it was done by using the rake and sticking into the sides and pulling it to the middle like this. You can see how it looked like after me raking it to the middle, and this is after I pulled the foil completely. You can see the foil did awesome job by not allowing the grass to get any sunlight, so there is a lot less grass where the foil was placed, obviously. And the foil was fairly stuck because it was there for a couple of years and it got tangled in grass roots and in dirt. Also, you can see here this is the watering system. It's called drop by drop, and water goes in there. This all had to be ripped out before doing anything. You can see a couple of more pictures. This is roughly 2 rows of the watering system and a full construction trolley, let's call it that way because I don't know the other name for it, was full of the foil. The foil will get thrown out, of course, so is the watering system. This is how it looked after I did everything. I cleaned everything. Yeah, it looked like that, and yeah, this is the watering system. So we are getting into the tilling of the land. This was the first part. This was the first part of the tilling. It was very rough and I experimented a lot with the tilling machine. You can see me at one point on the hill trying to have the tiller completely on the top, but it's sliding down. So for my next row I just place one wheel on the side and one on the hill, and it worked pretty nice. And yes, I checked in owner's manual that I can till at that degree so the engine doesn't get oil starved. I'll talk about the tilling machine more. You could see my dad pop in a frame a bit. He was just checking on me and giving me some helpful tips because he has been doing this for a longer time than me. And yeah, he was also shirtless, yes. So this is the second pass. The second pass was much easier because the dirt was much softer and I didn't have to hold on the tiller too hard and I could let it do its own work. And my dad was like, I'll do the corners because uh, each on each pole there is a concrete base, and if you clipped it with a tiller, it would damage the machine, which already has been done in the past. You will see it in few next clips what the damage was. So yeah. My dad was like, I'll till the corners while I use stick and point him where are the concrete things. So it was a teamwork. And yes, he was shirtless again without boots. So yeah. The joy of having a dad as a agricultural farmer, I guess. So you can see me repeat this place here a few times just because it was really tough. And this is how it looked after the work was done. It seems like we have a oil problem, but that's alright. I know the tiller needs some work because the bearing on this side is shot and the oil seam as well, and this one is starting to fail, but it's not as bad as that one. So yeah, let's talk some details. This is a Labin Progress green, even though it's red color. It's powered by Lombardini 4-stroke diesel air cooled. It's a 4-stroke because it has a oil filter and you fill it with oil. I need to grab something that's more grippy to pull it off. But yeah, it's a 9 kilowatt or around 12 horsepower engine, and it's a single cylinder with a half a liter displacement, like 500 cc, and it's made in 2004, so it's 16 years old already. So yeah, for today we got this thing here. This is the place where potatoes were planted and now they are gone, and this thing here, this is the strawberry field which got this is the strawberry field which got tilled down or processed, whatever. I'll put some video over here when I was doing it. And there is one greenhouse and there is one there, so I won't be doing that today because we need to prepare a lot of things. So for now I will add some oil to the machine and check the brakes and stuff. So yeah, I'll see you soon. The way you check oil in this is you unscrew this you unscrew this oil screw or whatever, and there are two notches in here. I don't think you see them well, but yeah, the oil should be between them, but it's not. Okay, so for the oil I'll be using this cheapest one I could find. It's like 2.5 euros or something. It's 15 weight 40, so I know it should handle well. This is not ideal by any chance, but this tiller is getting a complete refurbish, or how do you call it? I don't know, rebuild, yeah, that's the better word. So I'll be using any oil that's possible, I guess. But the thing is, this was previously run without oil, so I don't know. Okay, let's get some oil in here. It will be kind of hard because the filler is in here and the blades are there, so okay, so we kind of filled it, but there is a lot of drippage there. But yeah, the thing is, you don't have to tighten this bolt that much because, and there is not a lot of pressure in there, and you can see the plastic rope got stuck in here, which will deal after the rebuild, of course. So okay, I need to get my work gear ready because I'm currently in like shoes and shorts. So yeah. Okay, refueling is pretty easy. This is a 5-liter diesel tank, and yeah, like that. And you get like, I cut the bottle so it's like a, you can fit it in here, and there is a diesel. It's not fuel oil, it's pure diesel. So yeah, I don't see a lot of people do it. Is when I refuel, and I of course spill a little bit of fuel here, I get a paper towel and just wipe it off. Get a makeshift funnel, do this, put it in here like that, and I wipe the excess fuel that I spilled out, and I put my cap back on. Oh, I see, here is the leak. Can you see it? I'll put it on autofocus. The leak is right here. Yeah, you can see it. So to start this thing is you pull this butterfly thing to here like that, and you pull this thingy here, and there is a notch for a rope, and there is directions here. If you don't pull it into direction, probably the oil will spill through the exhaust or something. I don't know, I didn't try it yet. I'll go and pinch a bit of throttle like that, just a few millimeters, and yeah. So the story behind this video was I placed my phone on concrete, and eventually it got heated, so badly that it stopped recording, and the file isn't even recognized as MP4 or any video format, so the only way I can open it is with special programs like VLC and editing software. The dirt was soft and the tiller kinda struggled, but it's alright. By struggled I mean it just had some wheel spin. And you can see me leave the machine from sometimes. Of course I put the both transmissions in neutral and I went to drink some water, because staying hydrated in this case is very, very important. This was around 12 o'clock, 12 p.m. So it was really, really hot, and the thing is, the wind was out and it was a good thing. Oh, so you can see me here, I'm just checking on if there is oil leaking and drinking some more water, and this time I will experiment with the diff lock. I'll put diff lock on just to see if the rows were straighter, but there was improvement, but I don't know if it was worth it. So you might think, oh, you are just unexperienced with the rows, they don't go straight. But the thing is, this land isn't straight. It's on a slope, and the things, the parcel is, or the land goes from being way more how do I say this? I need to cut this in in the post-production. So it's way wider at the beginning and it goes thinner on the back. So I need to position the machine so the lines are straighter, but experimentation, I say. So this pass was only once row because the dirt was too soft and my machine was getting stuck even with diff lock. And here's my mom asking me about lunch. Conclusion to this video is there was a lot of experimenting and learning new things, like using the machine properly and servicing it. So this is how it looked like now. I'll put date on the screen so you know where this was recorded, and yeah, there wasn't much rain, so the dirt is still pretty soft. I'll probably call this part like preparations for planting or something like that, along those words. So if you made this far through the video, big thanks to you, and I hope you enjoy it, and might make more videos. We will see. Goodbye.